This is the HOVERFLY UREA 26-inch electric bike. I picked it up because I wanted a simple commuter that could still handle rough paths and the occasional shortcut through a park. I had a couple of doubts going in. The display looked basic, the bike looked heavy on paper, and I wasn't sure how smooth the pedal assist would feel. Key features include a 750-watt peak rear hub motor, a removable 48V 7.8 amp-hour battery, a front suspension fork you can lock out, mechanical disc brakes, and a 7-speed drivetrain with both pedal assist and throttle. It has a bold, clean look with 26-inch wheels and a bright yellow frame that stands out in traffic. The front suspension adds some height and presence, and the integrated headlight and bell are nice touches for everyday riding. The removable battery is tucked along the down tube and locks with a key, which feels secure and convenient. The included fenders and small frame bag are practical, though the fenders need extra attention. The bike feels substantial when you pick it up or roll it over a curb. Specs say it's around 53.5 pounds, and you can tell. The cockpit is simple. A thumb throttle on the left, a small analog LED light bar for battery and PAS level, and a 7-speed trigger shifter on the right. The saddle is on the firm side. I can ride it, but for longer trips, I was shifting around and wishing for a softer seat. The handlebar shape works fine for control, but accessory mounting is a little fussy. My phone mount needed a different clamp to stay put. Assembly took me about 25 minutes with the included tools. It was mostly handlebars, front wheel, pedals, and tuning the brakes. I did a quick derailleur tweak and snugged a few bolts. From my experience, you'll want to recheck the fender screws after a couple of rides and use a dab of thread locker so they stop loosening. The first ride surprised me with how easy the throttle feels. Push with your thumb, and it rolls up to 20 miles per hour smoothly on flat ground. On gentle hills, the motor gives enough kick to keep you moving without grinding. On steeper climbs, it slows and you'll want to help with pedaling. The pedal assist is the spicy part. The Urea uses a cadence sensor, which means it turns the motor on when your pedals are moving and off when they're not. It doesn't read how hard you're pushing like a torque sensor would. So when you start pedaling, it can surge quicker than you expect, especially in higher assist levels. It's not unsafe, but it's jumpy at low speeds in tight spaces. I found myself using throttle to ease off from stops, then pedaling once I was rolling. The fork actually does a good job of taking the edge off cracks and gravel paths. Being able to lock it for pavement keeps the front end from bobbing when you're standing and pedaling. Brakes are mechanical discs. They stop the bike reliably, but mine squeaked until I bedded in the pads and adjusted the calipers. Expect some noise at first. Shifting through the 7-speed freewheel is straightforward. The trigger shifter sits a touch farther than I like, so my thumb reaches a bit, but it's manageable. Range has matched the claims for me. On PAS taking city streets with some rolling terrain, I got roughly 32-36 miles on a charge. On throttle only, I'm seeing around 18 to 22 miles, depending on wind and how much I'm starting and stopping. Charging takes about 5 to 5.5 hours from low. The battery pops off with a key, so I bring it inside easily. UL 2849 certification is printed in the paperwork. That's a safety standard for e-bike electrical systems, so I feel better leaving it on the charger without hovering over it. I've had one minor hiccup. I had a brief motor cutout on a ride. Power cycled the display and it came back. I contacted support and got a reply, but it took longer than I wanted. Nothing failed since, but I'm keeping an eye on it. The display is the one feature I wish were different. The LED light bar shows battery in bars and which assist level I'm in, and that's it. No speed, no trip distance, no precise percentage. It keeps things simple, but I miss seeing speed and range. From my experience, the throttle feel is the star. It's smooth and predictable, which makes stop-and-go traffic much less tiring. The removable lockable battery is convenient, and the range is solid for daily commuting. The front suspension actually helps on rough patches, and the frame feels planted and stable at 20 miles per hour. In my opinion, UL 2849 certification matters and isn't just a sticker, it's peace of mind. I also appreciate that setup is quick and you get useful accessories out of the box. It's perfect for simple A to B rides, short errands, and mixed pavement with some light gravel. There are clear trade-offs. The pedal assist is punchy because of the cadence sensor. If you're new to e-bikes, think of PAS levels like power presets, not something that matches your leg effort. The brakes work but can squeak, and the bike is heavy to lift up stairs. The saddle isn't built for all-day comfort, so I'd swap it. I'd also add a proper phone mount and a mirror. If you're worried about the fender screws, a little blue thread locker fixes it. For hills, keeping your cadence up and shifting down sooner helps the motor, and locking out the fork on smoother roads keeps things efficient. In conclusion, the HOVERFLY OUREA 26 inches is a straightforward commuter e-bike with a strong throttle, a practical removable battery, and a comfortable ride on everyday streets. It's not a high-performance trail machine, even though it looks like a mountain bike. And the basic display, plus abrupt PAS, will be a love-it-or-learn-it situation. I'd recommend this for riders who want simple controls, reliable 20-mile-per-hour cruising, and a fair range without chasing data or ultra-lightweight. If you need silky smooth pedal feel, consider a torque sensor e-bike instead. If you value easy charging, stable handling, and good value for daily rides, this gets the job done. I will update specific information about the HOVERFLY OUREA 26-inch electric bike for adults in the comments. Don't forget to catch my next video.